Hello my dear, welcome to my new video. In this video I will tell you how to change past indefinite tense into passive voice. So if you really want to learn, so please watch my all video. Again I would like to say, if you do not subscribe my channel, please go to the subscription button to subscribe my channel. Okay dear, so let's come to the practical. In the previous video we talk about the present indefinite tense and present continuous tense and as well present perfect tense. So we change all them into passive voice. Remember one thing you should keep in mind, that all the present perfect continuous, all the perfect continuous tense cannot be changed, whether it is a present perfect continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense, or future perfect continuous tense. So let us come to our own video. So past indefinite tense, here we have the structure is given here. So subject plus was slash verb plus past participle. Past participle means third form of the verb. By phrase we must use and plus object. So examples, how I is the subject. I made a nice house. So it is an active voice. So how to change into passive voice? A nice house was made by me. So how it was possible? I was the subject and made is the second verb. Second verb. So it is not third verb. So it is the second verb. Okay, so a nice house, I made a nice house. This is an active voice. A nice house is an object. So object will come to subject and subject will go to and will become object. A nice house was made by me. So a nice house is again here the subject, and was is the helping verb, made is the third form of the verb here, and by the by phrase, and me is the object. So subject plus was verb, past participle, by phrase plus object. So you should keep this formula in your mind, and remaining everything is very easy. You will understand very easily if you remember this formula. So okay my dear, so now let's come to some practical example of changing the past indefinite tense into the passive voice. Remember one thing you should keep in mind while changing the indefinite tense, all the indefinite tense will be changing into the continuous tense, whether it is a past, whether it is a present or future. So here we have a past indefinite tense, so past indefinite tense will definitely be changed into the past continuous tense. So the example are given here. We ate the meal. So let's do it. The we is the subject and subjective pronoun. We are having I, you, we, they, he, she, it, and the meal is the object here. So the object will come to the subject. So how the meal now here come subject. The meal was eaten by we. So the possessive objective pronoun of we is other. The meal was eaten by other. How to change it? The meal here it come the meal come subject, and was is used for the past in continuous tense, and eaten is the third form of the verb, by is the by phrase, and us is the objective pronoun of the we. So we will come to as I told in the previous video, if you remember. So I bought a diary. So how to change it? A diary was bought. The third form of the bought is by, bought, right? So the diary was bought by whom? I will be changed to me. So clear? A diary was bought by me. Okay, we have example here. We made a noise. We is the subject, and made is second form of the word. A noise is object. So a noise will come subject, will become subject. A noise was, so a noise is a singular, so definitely it will we put was. When there is a plural form, so then we will put were. A noise was made, third form make, made. So third form of the make is made. A noise was made by other. So we will be changed to other. You burned a letter. The fourth number sentence is you burned a letter. So you burned a letter. So I think so. You burned. This is not the third form. it's also okay. Okay, in British language, burnt is okay. In American language, the burn second form is burnt, and then burn, eng, so irregular verb. So both are right. In British language, you can say it. Okay, you burned a letter. So how to change into the passive voice? A letter will become, the object will come to the subject. A letter was burned by you. You will be changed into you. He helped us. So he helped us. How to change into the passive voice? He is the subject and helped is the second form of the verb. Us is again the object. Okay, so he helped us. He helped us. He is the subject and help is the second form of the verb, and us is the object. So it is a past indefinite tense. So it will be changed into the past continuous tense. So how we? So us is again it is the plural. So I told you before, in plural we will put not was. We will put were. We were helped. The third form of the help is helped. We were helped by. He will be changed to him. We were helped by him. Clear? They liked us. So they liked us again. We were liked by whom? By them. We were liked by them. I hope you will understand. It's so simple, and keep us watching. Okay, my dear, so now here we have the negative sentences. How to change into the passive voice. The formula is the same, only we should put not instead of base form of the verb. So we will use base form of the verb, not second form of the verb, because it is a past indefinite tense, and the remaining things are very simple. We will only put not, and here you can see while changing the past indefinite tense into the negative tense, so we put did not. So this is also an extra thing you should keep in mind while changing the past tense indefinite tense into negative. We will put did not and as well as base form of the verb. It was ate before in the positive structure, but in negative sentence or negative structure it will become eat. So we did not eat the meal. So how to change into the passive voice? We did not eat the meal. The meal. So obviously we is the subject and did not is the helping verb. Eat is the first form, and the meal is the object. The meal object will come to the subject. The meal was not. So was not. Obviously the meal was not eaten, third form of the verb, by whom? By us. The meal was not eaten by us. Okay, second sentence. I did not buy a diary. I is the subject and diary is the object. So object will come to the subject. A diary was not by second form bought. By bought. By bought. The diary was not bought by whom? By me. Right? Okay. Third sentence. We did not make a noise. We is the subject and a noise is the object. Object will come to the subject again. A noise was not. Make is the base form and second form is made. Made. A noise was not made by us. We will be changed into us. You did not burn a letter. So you is the subject, a letter is the object. You did not a letter. A letter will become subject. A letter was not burned. Was not burned by whom? By you. Sorry. There is burn, third form of the verb. Clear? So these mistakes should not be committed by you. So you should keep in mind these little mistake. So while changing the passive voice, you should always use third form of the verb. So the burn burnt, burnt. So the third form of the burn is burnt. A letter was not burnt by you. Clear? Okay. The fifth sentence is he did not help me. So how to change? Me will become to I. I was not, third form, helped by whom? By him. I was not helped by him. Okay. They did not like us. They did not like us. So us is the plural form. So it will we become to we. The subjective, the object will become to the subject. Obviously, so it is the subject. We were not. We were not. We were not helped. We were not. Sorry. We were not liked. Third form of the like is liked. We were not liked by them. Clear? Is it clear now? Okay, my dear. So here we are going to change the interrogative sentence or the past indefinite tense into the passive voice. So the sentence are given here. Did I eat the meal? So how to change into the passive voice? Did I eat the meal? So did will be changed to was. Was the meal? Was the meal? Was the meal eaten? Third form of the word, by whom? By me. Was the eaten by me? And the last we should put a interrogation mark as well. So did I buy a diary? It will become to like was a diary. A diary. Third form of the buy is again bought. Was a diary bought by me? And again interrogation mark. Did we make a noise? So it will become was a noise made by, was a noise made by us, right? So it will helping verb. So did is the past we use in past indefinite tense. So did will become to the past continuous tense helping verb. It will change to past continuous tense helping verb. So that is was a noise made by us, and we will be changed to us. Did you burn a letter? So was a letter burnt. Third form of the burn is burnt. Was a letter burnt by you? Here interrogation mark. So here again I think I forgot interrogation mark, so you should not forget the interrogation mark. So always put interrogation mark while in interrogative sentence you are changing the active voice into the passive voice. Did he help me? Was I helped? Third form of the helped. Was I helped by praise? Was I helped by him? So was I helped by him? He will be changed to him, right? Okay. Did they like us? Did they like us? Again us is the plural form, so we will not say was. So how to say it? We will say did they like us? We will say were. Good. Were. Did they like us? So we will say were we liked by them? Were we liked by them? So it is again I told you in the plural form we will put were, and with the singular form we will put was. Were we liked by them? Who catch the ball? Who catch the ball? These are some extra sentence and indefinitely, so little difficult for you if you are new, so it will not difficult if you are facing it more time. Okay, so there is a while changing the WH question who, so you should use by whom. So how to change it? By whom the ball was catch. By whom the ball was catch. Right? So these sentences will be changing like this. So whenever there is a WH question, so whom, so you will use by whom. Who did it? By whom? Again, by whom was by whom was by whom, so how to say by whom it did will change to was, by whom it was. So you should put by whom it was done. So the third form of do is did and then done. By whom it was done. So this is the correct form. So you should not commit these kind of mistakes. I hope you will understand who did it, by whom it was done. So simple this question.